Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate, and you join me today with the VK101P. And the reason why, obviously, I am talking about this tank is not because I'm going to review it. I'll probably review it in a later date, when obviously the T8 gun marks are going to become a thing. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, T8 gun marks are coming in the next update. And that's going to be something that is, well, I mean, there's no other way to say it. It's going to turn Tier 8 into a very interesting battlefield, let's just say. I don't know what to expect. Genuinely, I don't know what to expect. If it's going to be as bad as how it's been with T9, for instance, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see that. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to talk about how this tank has been introduced in the game such a long time ago, and yet, it's kind of just been left alone until now. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the brand new Battle Pass that has just been added into the game from December the 1st to December the 29th. And basically, or December the 27th, I should probably say, not the 29th. Essentially, what we're going to see is this Battle Pass is going to feature the VK101P. And it's this right here. It's the Heartlight Camouflage for the VK101P. Can we take a minute to appreciate just how beautiful this 3D camouflage is for the VK? It's such a nice, festive sort of, you know, I believe that's a mistletoe, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It could be something else. But I quite like this. I quite like this camouflage that they've introduced for this tank. I think it looks smashing. It looks fantastic. And they always seem to nail the Christmas style 3D camouflages, and this is one of those iterations. If you have a look there, that's such a cool little feature there. I like that. It's about time that the VK100 got some love, and it may not be buffed or reworked or rebalanced in a way, but it's nice to see that it's getting a legendary camouflage, because it's, I mean, the VK100 OMP is a good tank. It's a good super heavy tank, and it's nice to see it obviously being featured. Now, that's the first part of this video. That's the first part. The second part is asking this question to all of you, posing this question to you guys. What would you like Wargaming to do when it comes to introducing new aspects into the game? Do you want them to continue having battle passes like this, where you can get Tier 8, legendary camouflages or 3D camouflages for your Tier 8 tanks? Or would you prefer perhaps to have tanks? Perhaps instead of Tier 6 tanks, they introduce Tier 7 tanks. Tier 7 Battle Pass tanks of already existing Tier 7 tanks. I'd say I would prefer the Tier 7 tanks option, to be honest with you. It's something that I've been talking about for a while, and I think Wargaming should probably implement something very similar to this. And the reason for that is a lot more people will buy the Battle Passes, because it means you have the opportunity to get a new tank. I mean, this is cool, don't get me wrong. Some of the designs and some of the camouflages that have been released in the Battle Passes have been awesome. But if the incentive is merely only going to be camouflage, then, you know, why isn't there something else? I know, I get it, that you can get a Tier 4 tank. In this case, it's the Lux or the Lux. But, like, whatever happened to getting the other stuff? You know, whatever happened to getting the other stuff? Anyway, it's, you know, there's nothing more I can say. There's nothing more I can say. I would like to see more rewards added to these battle passes. I'd like to see a Tier 7 tank instead of the Tier 6 tanks that we used to get in the past. Let's introduce a different tier, the Tier 7 tanks. Let's bring that into fruition. It would be nice to see what Wargaming can do with these battle passes. And now, of course, we come to the nitty-gritty, which are these things, the operation containers. Now, for those of you who don't know, let me give you a rundown. These containers, according to some leaks and according to, Wargaming themselves on their own video, they showed this container right here. Now, they didn't say what it was called, they just showed a picture of it. Now, for those of you who know, it is the operation container, and it looks like you can purchase them using credits, millions of credits. What that means for you is you have possibly, in inverted quotation marks, the opportunity to get the AE Phase 1 for free. For once. Now, I know some people are going to be jumping at their screens saying, are you flipping kidding me? Like, I got this tank and I got so lucky. It's one of the rarest tanks in the game. Why would Wargaming do this? I'll tell you why they did this. So they can entice people to play the game and to get them actually trying their luck and spending their resources to possibly get this tank. Yes, it's still in a crate. Yes, it's going to be, difficult to get it and probably impossible to get it. But the fact that they're going to make it free to get, in my opinions, trumps a lot. I think that's a good idea. People may disagree with me. You may disagree with me as much as you want. I think it's a good idea that they're going to introduce this as a free-to-play sort of thing. As a free-to-get, just using credits. That's all it is. What's more to say? So yeah, let me know, guys, in the comments down below. Let me know, what are your opinions on the 3D styles? Do you like them? Do you want them to remain in the game? Do you want them to keep doing it every battle pass, or do you want them to have T7 tanks instead of the T6 tanks that we used to have? And would you like the fact that they're actually bringing the AE Phase 1 containers out? Let me know in the comments down below. Ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now.